So for our hits, we want to imagine we're closing a car door, so you're leaning over and you're pushing your hips out. Okay? That's kind of enough for the start when you first learn to do a hip. Always be mindful, your knees need to be soft, okay? And when you're doing a hip, you're bringing your hips at a diagonal, which is caused by your knee dropping. So as I'm hitting, one knee comes up, one knee comes down. So to kind of sharpen the hip, you really want to push in your inner thigh muscles and your stomach muscles, so you give it a real edge, and your hip comes up and in, up and in, up and in, 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 in. And if you want to do a walking hip, the way to do it best, I stand at an angle, step right foot, hip comes in, left foot, in, in. And it's the same principle when you're going backwards. So you step back, hip, step back, hip, step back, hip. And it's the same principle for the doubles. So when you're doing a double hip, you're merely coming up twice on the same side. So really, really easy once you come into it. Best way to really get into hip hits is drilling. So you want to stand in front of a mirror, preferably, so you can see what you're doing. And just be mindful, it helps if you've got a line coming across your hips to just really see them tilt. You can do it softer at first, just to watch your hips kind of move, and then really push, and it'll just build the muscle to make it a real good looking move.